I'm like a robot, I run on fucking oil. I am a fucking detective, but I am out of alcohol. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Welcome back, guys. Continue on from last game. So, essentially, we talked to a lot of shits. We talked to the little shits, the big shits, and every shit in between. We obviously hate this bastard called Jean Vacquemire, our detective partner. He was being a bit of a jackass. And then that little shit called Kuno out by the dead body, and his sister, both of them, very, very naughty little troublemakers. And we found out some information. We know that Sylvie is not the one that sent in the call, and we also made some big mistakes there. Oopsie doopsie. And we reported our badge missing, which wasn't the smartest idea. But yeah, let's get right back into the gameplay, guys. How are you, my friend? Where have you been? Do I know how to operate this machine? Release the clutch hand.
The handle is pulled back. Somewhere deep inside the drivetrain, the disc is mated to the flywheel again. In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out toolbox, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Tap on the fuel preheater gauge.
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch, labeled heat.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Translation. We're not going anywhere right now.
Close the door. Well, we got some tools, so that was nice. Should help us out a lot. Alright, let's go get some ammonia, shall we?
I can't believe it's snowing again.
The young woman watches the falling snow and
It
sighs.
felt like springtime just a few days ago.
My partner told me you may have ammonia. Can I have some?
Sure, I'm done with it.
She takes a small capsule out of her breast pocket and hands it to
Go
you.
easy on that stuff. It gave me a terrible headache.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping it'll cure mine. But thank you. I do appreciate that. Equip these to open locked containers in the world. Equip this to open locked containers. So it's all... Equip this to discover secret orbs in shady areas. Yeah, right. Ampule of ammonia. A thin glass tube wrapped in cotton netting. Used to treat fainting spells. Produced by St. Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. Alright, so we got that for the dead body. And now we need to talk to the manager.
Can I help you?
Seen somewhere here there were... So I talked to Sylvie.
God.
Oh, but he should be.
Oh my gosh. No. Don't I have anything else? Like a back button?
Life doesn't have a back button.
You're not wrong, it
Now
doesn't.
get off your ass and speak the truth about Sylvie the whore.
Oh no, we just fucking destroyed ourselves.
Wonderful.
It is.
What? What does that mean? Cock carousel.
Oh no. Oh,
Huh?
Yeah, this feels right.
fuck.
It
Why do
feels
we always
wise.
just make the worst
Good
mistakes?
setup.
Oh.
Now speak the real shit.
Hell nah.
God, does it mean you talked to her?
What else do you need?
You don't want
The
to know.
man leans his hands on the counter
Fuck, that was
and
just...
sighs.
Oh,
His head
why did we
drops
do that?
between the shoulders. Heavy
Well, it makes for
and
entertaining
defeated.
content. Oh my gosh.
She broke the bird, you know. The great skewer. I found it on the ground with the broken wing. On the morning she left.
Okay, Gart.
I should have known. It was her way of telling me to piss off. I should stuff it up my arse.
Whatever you're into, mate, but please don't do it while I'm here watching.
Or you broke the bird. It can also be that. I think Sylvie even. Yes, the bird is connected to this. It's a symbol of hope, and she broke it.
Yeah, man, signals, mixed signals. This is classic cock carousel behavior. Part of the mind fuck on the cock carousel.
Cock carousel. I think I am. They ride the cock carousel.
Oh my
till
gosh.
the clock runs
Well, we
out.
got experience, so there's
Yeah.
that, I guess, but
Cover the rest.
we really did fuck up with this. Then again, we're probably never going to see Sylvie again, but Gart, we're going to have to constantly interact with this bastard, so I guess it's better to get on his good side. At least thinking of the mindset of a manipulator.
Now let me have a drink and think about this shit for a moment.
Wait, he gave us alcohol. Let's
Oh my
fucking
God.
go. See, sometimes being an absolute scumbag can get you somewhere in life. Never listen to anyone who says it doesn't. You know, sometimes to get to the top, you have to step on a few toes. Alrighty.
There we have it.
Not really, we still have more
Can I
questions.
help you?
Is the trash container out back yours?
Mine? No, it belongs to the whirling in rags.
Thank you for clearing that up. Why do you keep the container locked?
Why? To keep the hobos and drunks out. That's why. And the neighbors too. They put their trash there and they don't pay for the garbage company.
Yeah, it's valid.
I thought as much. And are you the only party with access to the trash container?
Well, yes. Us and the garbage disposal company.
And the union, let me guess.
It seems a little callous, doesn't it? Something stirs in you.
No, it doesn't. Nothing stirs in me. And it isn't callous. It's common
Okay
sense.
then. Maybe you're callous yourself.
You know, that I do believe.
What do you need them for?
It concerns the case. Please cooperate.
Just bring them back once you're done, please.
Alrighty. Seen something here at the Whirling Gut. I think I need to talk about.
What thing?
I saw a sign that said the mess hall is reserved for the union.
Yes, not the whole damn union, thank God. Just the nastiest and loudest faction.
He tosses his head in disdain.
They come here in the evenings. Dumb, unruly types. Think they're big shit. But they're good customers. They place big orders and always pay on time.
Yeah, I get it. I haven't paid you yet. Shut up, man. I'm getting there. Shut up.
We should find out who this Lord faction is, occupying the booth. Loudness means talkative, and we need info.
He gives you a meaningful nod. How do we find them?
We don't. We have to wait. They'll show up sooner or later. Men get hungry, even striking men. If not today, then they'll be here tomorrow.
True.
There are these things called days. You sleep
Is there?
between them.
I don't know. Time's
He's
just a
saying
construct.
they'll come after
I don't
you've
know. I
slept.
don't notice the
Just
passing
making
of time.
clear you
I
got
am time. Father Time himself. Time doesn't pass us by. We are time. Therefore, everything passes us by.
What?
By the way, you should come back to this thing-based questionnaire if you see anything interesting in the whirling later.
Clearly. By the way, I'm gonna sing karaoke here.
Absolutely out of the question.
No, fuck you. My voice needs to be heard. I believe I could be the next fucking Biggie Smalls. Listen to me right now. You're preventing the making of a star. You're gonna regret this later when you're asking for tickets to my concert.
Absolutely in the question. First we find a sad banger. Then we sing this place to shit.
Yeah, that's valid.
Your body is ready, sire.
So about that money I owe.
Yes, have you got it?
How much do I owe you again?
A lot. A lot. For the room, drinks,
Oh, that's
and
a lot more than I
broken
thought.
window, 130 real.
Oh, fuck. I thought it was like 11.
Like what? I was rarely enjoying talking about the money you owe me.
Yeah, right. I get it, buddy. Leave me alone. Piss pot. Okay, so we got the keys. We got the ammonia. And now we can get rid of that dead body and examine it. This is perfect. We're making some real progress right now. The beautissimo. Alrighty. Let's get right in here. Get that annoying little bastard Kuno out of here. Might have to punch the little kid.
There is
Bullshit. I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to be a cop.
Okay, you've said it. You needed to say it. And now that you have,
He withdraws his hand from your back and looks you in the
you
eye.
need to get your shit together.
But I don't want to get my shit together. Yeah, shake it. No. Okay.
We should go talk to the locals. Find something else to do while the wind changes. It's pretty bad right now.
You've gained a
Okay.
thought. When this dialogue is over, go to your thought cabinet and internalize it for special bonuses and effects.
Fuck the thought cabinet.
Give it half an hour. Get yourself together. Then come back and have another go.
Okay.
this trash container is locked. The sliding lid has a padlock that says whirling in rags.
Open the padlock with the key.
With a well-oiled crack, the lock pops open. It should now be possible to simply raise the lid.
Sweet.
Don't. Maybe you shouldn't.
Open the lid.
The smell of rotten food rises to greet you.
Oh,
You see soggy
filth.
cartons, dirty rags,
Blech.
and organic waste.
Disgusting.
We're just in time. This hasn't been emptied for over a week.
Let's see. This is the logo of the municipality of Rivershore. Look under the boxes of
You
cartons.
see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up the soggy packages somehow feels familiar.
Yuck.
You've done this before. The movements are recorded in your elbows, the methodology in your fingers. You're used to this.
Used to what? Dumpster
No,
diving?
searching for evidence in the trash.
Valid. Dive
A
further.
box falls into pieces in your hands. Baptiste Soleil cereal. There are plastic pasta packages below, and turbo noodles. Nothing of note, however.
Look under the boxes of cartons.
You see milk and egg rest with one broken egg in it. Some pasta wrapper. Picking up, you've done this before.
Yeah.
A box falls into
Pick
pieces
at
in
the
your hand.
rags.
Among the threadbare kitchen towels, something
Oh,
catches
here we
your
go.
eye. A pair of denim trousers.
Grab them.
As the legs of the slime-covered jeans begin to unspool from the
Yep.
garbage, a rank corpse smell fills the air.
Corpse's pants.
The victim's clothes?
Mm-hmm.
Cadaverine odor is faint. If these belong to the deceased, they were removed when he was still in the early stages of decay.
Yeah, to shame.
Drop them in here, officer.
The lieutenant produces a black plastic bag marked evidence from his pocket. Bag the trousers.
Guitar marked blue jeans. Pockets empty or emptied.
Mm-hmm.
He wore them with a belt, too. A white belt. The loops appear stretched, but
He looks into the container.
the belt is missing. That's it. Do you see anything else in there? I have another bag here.
Something slimy catches your eye.
Oh, reach
A
for it.
drab, long-sleeved shirt, olive-colored, appears from the food waste, dripping with pus.
Oh, bag the shirt.
This is a military type overgarment. No label or serial number. This is the kind of rib-knit shirt that's worn over light armor to conceal it in an urban scenario. Anything more?
The rest of the rags are just kitchen variety waste. A yellow old mug that catches your eye. But other than that,
A thrown out towel, a mug, that's all.
Alright, we should go to Gart again and ask if he knows who put the clothes in the trash. It could be as simple as someone from the hostel cleaning the yard. Or that one. I'd advise against confronting that force.
Well, we've already done that. Think someone from the whirling might have been involved, maybe.
Not really. All we know is the victim's clothes are in the trash, the lid was locked, and his establishment had the key. It's just a small loose thread.
Yeah, we need to ask the kids who put them here.
Fuck's he on about? Kids? You hear that, Kuno? He thinks you're an infant or something.
Bro, you might as well be. You're fucking... got the intelligence of one, that's for sure.
See?
the
Okay.
lieutenant nods, then looks back into the trash container.
Search the food
It's
waste.
just organic waste,
Oh.
cold and slimy on your hands. What's this? A blue piece of plastic sticks out from the apple peels. It's shiny. Looks like the corner of something. Something larger. A clipboard. A blue plastic
Okay.
clipboard with moist papers hanging from it. They look badly damaged, but you can still make out forms and notes, written in a man's handwriting.
Officer, is that your paperwork?
I don't know what this is.
It is. Look, the plastic has the RCM street grid on it. You've even got an autopsy form in there.
A miserable looking slip of paper sticks to the board.
If you don't mind me asking, how did this get in the trash?
It must have been cramping my style. It has a foreboding quality to it. Maybe I needed to lose it for the greater bloodletting to begin. I think it didn't want to be a cop anymore, so I threw it away. Someone from the whirling threw it in the trash. I don't know. I'm boring. Rather not talk about it right now.
Boring. Try dangerous. You should do a thorough inventory of that. Be sure some has not fallen into the hands of the
What if they
RCM's
drugged
enemies,
my alcohol when
organized
I was
crime,
drinking
or
it?
worse.
And then
Official
stole my
notes
shit.
sometimes contain informants' names, even undercover operatives.
That's probably what happened. Alright, I'll do that.
It would also not hurt to start taking notes on the case. Now, tell me what your eagle eyes see. Or are we finished?
Some items, such as the ledger you found, are interactable.
Okay.
Go to your inventory and select the Interact tab to read your paperwork.
The mug. I'm getting that mug too.
You pick out a broken mug with an oddly racist depiction of the yellow man frolicking in saffron,
An antique.
only in its social sensibility.
Well, we'll take it. The lieutenant briefly glances at the mug, then returns his sight to the trash.
You've acquired an interactable item.
The container sounds a muffled gong.
Should probably lock that up again.
That's one thing off the list. I think we got it all.
Yep, I believe so. Alrighty, let's talk to this little shit.
Fuck does Kuno care?
I keep throwing it up and I can't investigate the body at all.
Yeah, like a fucking volcano. Yeah. Fucking pathetic.
Alright, buddy.
You're lucky you didn't die there.
Maybe you got some advice for me. I mean, you're obviously handling it quite well.
Yeah. Kuno's got some advice for you.
The kid looks to his left and to his right and then leans towards you.
What are you? Like 80, right? Maybe you should stop embarrassing yourself in front of a fucking kid.
Perhaps you could compress this negative energy and turn it into some sort of a Kuno-fied non-vomiter.
Kuno-fied non-vomiter, here I come!
That's right. Turn your weaknesses into conceptual strengths. Try it again now.
Kuno, I found your shack.
You found Kuno's secret door to Kuno's secret shack. It was closed for 5,000 years. How the fuck did you get in?
I phase shifted through the roofing material.
Shit. Get the fuck out of here. You can't do that.
Says who, you snotty little nose brat?
Can't do that, Kuno. He's trying to fuck at you again.
Pigs can't displace. Can't do that teleport shit.
He says to himself, then turns to you.
How did you like it in there, pig old boy? Kuno's got a lot of cool shit there, right?
Is that my coat up there? I'm pretty sure it's mine. Point to your coat waiting in the
Is
wind.
it? You got pretty fucked. Kuno's surprised you've still got your head after all that.
After all,
Don't
what?
sweat it, drunk pig. Kuno will keep your nasty secret. Kuno's not snitching.
Not even to me.
He's saying you climbed up there. He probably saw you do it.
Sheesh.
Yet, that conclusively explains how the coat got up there.
I found a plate covered with powder residue. Know anything about it?
That's where Kuno gets his daily hit of
Yep,
electric.
this man's fucking high and
Kuno
he's 12.
Shazam. Kuno rides the fucking lightning in there, pig.
Bet you'd like to ride the lightning too.
Yeah, a little
wouldn't
bit,
you?
yeah.
You feel tired and old.
Man looks
but
like
you
a
could have
corpse. He
that
needs to wake
sparkle
up.
in your eyes.
Could I get into the harbour from the roof?
Of course you fucking can. How do you think Kuno made all the docky boys his gimps? Just gotta fly, pig.
I tried that. It didn't go so well.
Kuno knows. Kuno and C saw you shit yourself. It's okay, pig. Not everyone can face the fear Kuno style.
Fair enough.
That's all there is to it then. Don't get
Literally, bro.
pansy. Just jump.
What's with the tube of magnesolum, Kuno?
It's a vitamin, pig. Don't you know anything?
He looks at you like you just pointed at the sun and asked what it was.
You could use some.
It's magnesium, right?
Yeah, it's the mag. You fucking need that shit to stay on top of your game. Kuno goes through like a tube a day, rips mag like a motherfucker, and you could use a bottle.
Honestly, you're not wrong. Man looks like a fucking corpse. He looks worse than the fucking decomposing body up there.
Oh, don't teach him, Kuno. He's gonna use it against you, Kuno.
I know all about magnesium. I rock it all the
You're
time.
not getting this, pig. It completely takes away the hangover. It's
Okay.
like you didn't do anything. Like you stayed home playing with your choo-choo.
He looks at you, eyes bulging.
Fuck you, pig. Don't do mag. You're gonna OD and you're gonna fucking die.
What was with the pig head?
Oh, that? Kuno decapitates pigs. That's just a Kuno demo tape.
Cool pig head. I liked it. I got one too. This one. Point to your head. It's shit.
What?
What is this shit? Fucking on yourself. This is weird level shit. Kuno doesn't go there.
Fuck your shit back to normal. What is this?
Well played. No one saw that
I've
coming.
had enough of this.
Good call, Pigmeister. Don't come and talk to Kuno about his kingdom.
Okay, I'm off.
Kuno doesn't fucking care.
I don't care about you, mate.
Hear that? Magnesium. That's what you're lacking. The lack of magnesium has you slouched.
So there's a lack of magnesium in
Yes, and it's critical. Look at yourself. You're practically devolving into a fish due to the lack of magnesium.
Yeah,
in your
well,
bloodstream.
yeah, flopping about in the wind, eh? So I need to mag it up.
You need to get so magged up. You've probably had 2 heart
Honestly,
attacks
I'd believe
and
it.
a minor stroke already. And the only prescription is insane amounts of magnesium.
You're saying I need to become a magnesium-based life form?
Yes, If you want to live, you need to evolve. You need to transcend the carbon barrier. Go to the apothecary and buy insane amounts of magnesium. It will reverse the damage to your circulatory system.
I don't think that's how it works, but this man's already dead, so I think it's worth a shot. Alright, what's going on here? 96%. Oh, look at that. Volumetric shit compressor. That's quite high up. I like that. That's good. It is generally understood that human beings are carbon-based organisms, fusing little carbon tubes together to form complex, mushy structures capable of thought, love, and locomotion. It is also known that these structures sometimes like to take the edge off by consuming ethanol, amphetamine, etc. In such cases, it is important to supplement your body with magnesium. Tired, mag it down. Mag time. Liver damage, maximum mag. Some people say magnesium doesn't really do anything and you just need to quit. What do we tell them? Mag it up, boys! Give this guy a chat.
I am a gander and a hunter and a gatherer.
Feels like a traveler.
Like a traveler.
Love your song, mate.
A simple little cadence. He seems to be making it.
I am the law.
You sure are, my man.
What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture.
The air from the east is thick with the smell of crude oils,
Yummy,
heavy
yummy,
metals,
yummy.
and other byproducts of the modern era. You could almost taste it.
Yummy, yummy, yummy. I'm like a robot. I run on fucking oil. I am a fucking detective, but I am out of alcohol.
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates up the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck.
Oi, mind your fucking language, you little fuck.
Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days.
He glances south down the road.
Days.
Limbo, huh? So that's where I am.
Yeah, exactly.
It's official. He too agrees. This is the antechamber of the afterlife.
So how long have you been here?
Feels like forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever
Alright,
knew.
druggy.
Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Okay, buddy.
Mazout is an antiquated term for heavy fuel oils. This man has a barely suppressed performative streak. Or he just likes unusual words. Or both.
I can relate. I dig your style, man.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers in appreciation of the digging of his style.
So tell me, what do you need?
Know anything about the dead man? The one hanging behind the hostel there?
He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here. Keep him busy.
Okay.
It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff.
Busy with what?
Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs.
Okay, so I shouldn't have asked. Okay, I get it.
Ask for his conclusion.
What?
A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees.
Care to spare some change for working stiff?
Huh? Oh. No, I ain't got any money. They don't want to pay for unfinished work.
They who?
The bosses, man.
I don't know who these bosses think they are, but that sounds like a good arrangement for them. Makes sense. First work, then pay.
Yeah, it sure ain't good for me. Or you. I'd spare a coin or two for a city cop down in his luck. If I had saved 4 myself.
Valid. What are you hauling anyway?
Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that.
I'm gonna have to put you under arrest, mate. You've been breaking the law. You've been violating the drug law and firearms law, my guy.
Relax. He's merely...
You're under arrest. Wicked. I've always wanted a friend of the underworld, bruh.
Ha! No, I'm joking, my man. Found runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods. You know, tracksuits and that kind of thing.
Oh, can we cop one of those sick trackies, bruh? Because look at our get-up over there. We ain't exactly Mr. Fancy.
They usually get shipped to Grad in the Occident. Though we've been making headway in the Il Moran market lately.
That's your machine behind you. Could I get one of those found tracksuits you're
We're
hauling?
pals and all, but I can't just freely hand out the merchandise. The bosses won't be
I
happy.
don't give a bloody fuck what the bosses think. They're not my boss. What's your machine behind you?
This rockin' beauty. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in heavy-duty cargo machinery?
Oh, fucking absolutely, man. If it means I get a fucking free ride, sure. I'll be interested in whatever as long as it doesn't cross any lines.
A motor lorry, also called a camion, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be some sort of found rust bucket. Maybe the A6.
That a found A6 you got there?
Good eye, my man. Yup, she's an old one, but reliable. Me and her spent a long time together.
So nothing illegal then?
Not unless they've illegalized sports equipment while I was on the road.
They have. You're under arrest. Get the fuck on the ground. Put your hands behind your back. That's right. You've been dealing in illegal tracksuits, my man. That style is just way too fucking fire for it to be legal. Right, I had another question.
The man taps his fingers.
Tell me more about the
resolutely.
strike.
It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out.
Okay.
Going on strike would probably help you dodge a bullet or two.
Probably make me receive a bullet or two, not gonna lie. What's the union demanding?
Some pretty wild stuff, I hear. Like a giant new power crane in half the company? I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess.
Not so good on them with the murder, though.
I've heard talk there's a company rep in town, too. Like, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up. Precise demands and so on.
Okay.
Ah, yes, from the Wild Pines. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure.
Okay. Maybe I should go on strike.
Maybe you should. Cops don't get paid much and the hours are long. Plus, you can get shot. Why not?
Yeah, that's valid.
The RCM is a self-managing organization that operates on donations. We promote our own leaders. It would be like striking against your own mother.
Well, if she's fucking withholding my paychecks, then I'll do what I have to do, man. Money makes the world go round. Money won't buy you happiness, but it sure will let you live a few more days and get food in your belly. A starving man will do anything he can to survive just a few more days. I don't know my mother, but I'd go on strike against her too for my rights.
Okay. But do continue. You were asking about the strike?
What do you think the company wants?
They want to keep that money flowing in, my man. Ka-ching.
Okay.
He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side. That's for sure.
Anything else I should know?
Anything else? Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do.
All of who?
Us lorry drivers. Camioners. You still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high. Or laid. Not that I blame them, really.
Not you?
Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing.
He glances down the road toward the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. Basically what he's saying is, I prefer fucking them fucking lorries, bro. I stick my dick right at the tailpipe. So much better than any lady. Plus, I don't even have to have any riz, man. I just get right in there.
He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath a cool exterior.
Is he looking at a fucking union worker? I'm good for now. Good talk.
Don't be a stranger.
Gives a salute with 2 fingers. Peace, my man. Right, man. What are you selling?
Welcome to Rivachol.
Oh, that guy's got some teeth on him. Announces the rotund man. The remark isn't addressed to you. It's addressed to Lieutenant. Wow, you're a fucking scumbag. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Rivachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island a mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in the city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
You tell him.
It's men like you who keep Rivachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war
Yeah, that's for
limbo.
fucking sure.
What he means is, fixation on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination.
He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Rivachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCM. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes
We're about to throw some
tense.
fucking fists. Hey Kim, this is all on you, man. I ain't starting shit. I'm just gonna sit back and watch. Let's see how well they taught us any self-defense techniques, eh?
Your partner needs backup. Now's your moment to shine.
Fucking hey Kim, I've got your back. Give the lieutenant a punch on the shoulder. Well, I think we all learned something here, smart Lurman. Yeah, let's...
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
The lieutenant exhales.
Now
and
that's settled,
resumes
we have a
his
couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers.
He smells of heavy motor oils, and his breath of high tar content cigarettes, probably Astra Whites.
Found this mug in the trash. Show it to the men. Yours?
Oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while.
Is it yours?
God damn. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine.
He doesn't live in Martinez.
What are you hauling?
Oh, not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait on your ass situation.
Wait, how long has this been going on then?
The strike? Oh, they've been at it for a while. A month, 2 months maybe. But this year is just the last week or so.
What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up?
Apples.
Apples is exactly the kind
Yeah,
of thing
fucking
you'd say
bullshit, mate.
if
I
you
don't-
had something to
I ain't
hide.
buying what you're selling. Don't have enough cash, you see. If I had some more, still wouldn't be buying what you're selling because it's a fucking shit deal. Tell us the truth, you lying little shit.
Look, as detective, I come from a long line of lorrymen. We got ancient rights and privileges.
I don't give a bloody fuck about your rights and privileges. If they're ancient, that must mean they're as decrepit as your fucking senile old mother.
Oh, I'm here to pick up a load of fucking apples, man. Just regular, Koiko picked apples.
You're talking about grenades, aren't you, you fucking school?
Goiko may be another derogative for a person from Grad, you think.
Yeah, right. I wasn't really that interested in your cargo anyway. Oh, so they grow apples in Grad.
Yep, it's one of their main exports. They grow them down South Yekokata. A beautiful place. Got great scenic vistas.
In fact, Yekokata is a desolate wasteland whose name literally translates to Zone of Ecological Catastrophe. It features no scenic vistas and supports virtually no plant or animal life.
Yukata is not in the south and they definitely don't grow apples there.
Yeah? Says who?
It's literally in the name, Zone of Ecological Catastrophe.
Then, I guess they grow apples somewhere else. You can never really tell with those koikos. They're everywhere, except their own homes.
You keep saying Gyokyos. What does that actually
It
mean?
means the people living in Grad.
Yeah, you know, Gradniks, Gradvolk. Those degenerates from Grad.
Okay, so it's an ethnic slur.
Hey, if the name and description fit by the very grace of nature, who am I to say otherwise?
So, can I see the apples?
Did you miss the part where I said they aren't here yet? Besides, even if I did have some, I wouldn't go putting my nose in them, huh?
He looks at you with a strange glint in his eyes.
Relax. You've got all you can get here. He probably doesn't even know what he's hauling, even if it is something unsavory. So he'd remain unaccountable.
What was that argument all about?
It's about biological determinism, natural law, the sorting of the races. Not the most popular topic nowadays, with the coalition in charge and all. You might want to change the topic. That is, bury your head under the sand like common sheep.
Oh, so you're just a racist. Makes sense.
I'm not just racist. Look, I've read books.
Oh, you're
The
literal,
science of racial
literary
theory has all
racist.
been proved, even if some people don't want to accept it.
So you're a literary racist. You think you're educated, but you're reading out the fucking sheep's ass.
People who've studied these things say that you and me are superior by design. So, naturally, we Occidentals should be in charge. Obviously, you can see the merits in that.
Yeah, I can really tell you're a prime example of superior design.
Open your eyes. Haven't you noticed something different lately? An unfortunate downturn, maybe? Huh? when members of the superior race cease to
Okay,
believe
so he's
in
not
their
just a
innate
racist, he's a fucking
superiority,
fascist.
They stop competing for resources.
Yeah, what's the problem with that then?
The problem? The damn kips are showing a real good game lately. Same with the mosquitoes. And the other intruders species too. They're on the precipice of cultural victory.
Cultural victory? What is this then?
Right, I've made up my mind. Wanna hear it?
Oh?
Okay, yeah, I'm not down with this. Why don't you go fuck yourself?
Don't push your luck, runt.
Mate, it's 2-on-1, we're both fucking cops. What the fuck do you think you're gonna do, big one? Let's bash the fucker. Actually, before we do that, let's have a look at this. A fritte. Sick. Oh, here's the strike. Bunch of large lads. Is this the, what are you, apothecary? It sure looks like one.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine.
What's that magazine she's reading?
Before we go on, what is this Frit?
I don't know. Frit?
And what is
A
Frit?
7 to 11 grocery store.
Why is it written in 3 T's?
I think they think that the extra T makes it funkier. It doesn't.
The story goes that normal Fritta with 2 T's, a men's workwear shop in Vredefort, was already taken. So when Fritta Retail Inc. grew into a multinational corporation, they had to add an extra letter to avoid trademark infringement.
Well, that's the story of life, ain't it now? Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay. I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
She puts down the magazine. Do you have any ammonia for sale?
She looks up from her magazine, eyes filled with tired ennui.
Yes. What we have is there, in the medicine cabinet. Go take a look yourself.
Alright. Can you tell me anything about the dead body?
I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so...
Did you know the man who died?
Not really.
Not really. Does it mean you know him a little?
No. I didn't know him at all.
How long has it been there?
I don't know, really long.
What do you think happened?
I don't...
No need to worry. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay?
Okay.
She scratches her nose. Thank you for your help.
Uh-huh.
She brushes a strand of hair off her face and tries to return to her magazine. Alright. That's all the useful info we're gonna get. Any money? A melancholy pop song plays on the radio.
A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the Saint Baptiste Pharmaceutics logo. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm.
Okay.
Just ask me if you need anything from Saint Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosafed, Duramine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma.
Bottle of magnesium, please.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
Can I have Nosafed?
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I need some Dramine.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
I'll take some Hypnogamma.
Okay, here. I hope Saint Baptiste makes you feel better or something.
It was Saint Baptiste.
Saint Baptiste. You know, the pharmaceuticals company. Saint Baptiste Pharmaceuticals. The one that sells meds out of Saint Baptiste. That one. There.
Yeah, we get it.
She is right. Saint Baptiste, the company, derives its name from Saint Baptiste, the city. Itself so named because that...
I don't know. Let's see.
Whoops, misclicked.
Nosafed is a nasal spray. Duramine is a really good painkiller. Magnesium is a dietary supplement. Hypnogamma is...
She stops.
I don't really know what Hypnogamma is. I guess it makes you feel less shit. It's recommended to use after lots of partying, studying, or exercising.
Thank you for explaining, miss.
Uh-huh.
Alright, sweet. Got ourselves some loot. Items? What happened to all the shit we just paid for? Oh, it goes up here, I swear. Nice, look at that.
The tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says, 1 bottle equals 10 cents.
Oh, that's the tear machine.
Yeah, but what is
It's
it?
a machine for tear. You know, you find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine, then it gives you money.
I see, and how do I pick up tear for the tear machine?
You need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out, so
She shrugs awkwardly. Alright, so that's a way to make some money.
feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there, somewhere.
Okay. What about there? What's that? Pack of smokes, maybe?
A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. The bottles wink at you in the light. The smokes too glitter in their wrapping. It's like looking into a kind of heaven. Your knees are weak. There, in that dark green glass, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth, wine, alcohol, beer, alcohol, love, alcohol.
I'm in heaven. I need it all so bad. Oh, this is not a good place for a recovering addict.
Guess not, no.
She looks at the wall of goods behind her, then adjusts her hat.
I'm obliged to inform you that both alcohol and cigarettes damage your health. But I guess you already know that.
Do you sell any under-the-counter vices?
No, Frit only sells legal drugs, like the law says.
Yeah, alright. Also, yellow roses, dozens of them. Tulips too. I guess that's the closest thing to an apothecary we got. Oh. 3 T's, how idiomatic. Alright boys, girls and everyone else, I'm going to cut the video right there. Thank you all for watching, and let me know if there's any other videos you'd like me to make, or if you just want me to continue making this series. Make sure to like and subscribe, but only if you want to. You don't have to, but it'd mean a lot to me. But yeah, hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video. Peace!